Canada geese soar in Iowa skies. They glide across lakes and ponds, and sometimes they take up residence in spots just a little too close to people.
Yeah, and for all of their glory, there's some other stuff too.
Yeah.
They hiss, flock into large groups, and they leave behind a mess. KCCI investigative reporter Suzanne Banky looked into the foul topic of urban geese.
Ben and Stacy, there's no shortage of geese. In fact, Canada geese are considered a conservation success story. But the birds can leave behind big messes for city workers to clean up. KCCI Investigates looked into how metro cities deal with urban geese, and we found Gertie the goose getter in Urban.
On a summer day in Urbandale's Lakeview Park, about a dozen Canada geese lounged next to the pond. Years ago, huge numbers of the birds created a problem at the park.
This park was almost becoming unusable.
So the city explored options and came up with Gertie.
Almost looks like a little fox, a little monster.
The name Gertie comes from a children's book, Goosey and Gertie. Scott Hoke read it to his kids when they were young. Horticulture technician Allison Bose is Gertie's handler.
So I wasn't expecting her to look so predator-like with all the teeth and the really bright red color, but it's effective.
Bose commands Gertie by remote control.
So yeah, it has all the different joysticks and stuff on it.
When Bose shows up, the geese notice fast.
Usually just her presence is enough.
There's a balance to strike between nature and humans.
We like nature, we love wildlife, but there's sometimes where too much of it can be a problem. It's hard on the pond water. Of course, it's hard on trails and where people walk because they tend to leave a bit of a mess.
Gertie saves time and money so parks and rec workers for the city of Urbandale aren't cleaning up the parks. The city was not able to quantify all the money that they've saved using Gertie. Iowa historically was ideal for geese with plenty of wetlands and marshes.
When we have water and wide open grass next to it, it creates the perfect spot for geese.
Geese like to see predators coming their way, so mowed lawns are an open invitation to them, says Iowa wildlife biologist Andy Kellner. The birds are a federally protected species under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. Kellner works with communities to mitigate Canada geese in legal ways.
We look at why are they here, what is the area, what's the food source, what's the water source, what's the habitat that's drawing them to the place. So look at that first.
There are a few options after that. Fencing, changing the landscape, hazing, which is scaring the birds to move them away, direct removal, and you have to get permission for that. KCCI Investigates reached out to a dozen Metro Des Moines communities. Most cities plant grasses or other plants that deter geese from nesting, and some use noises as needed.
Des Moines Waterworks has a great example where they've put in a natural prairie buffer, and it's along the water in an area where they don't want the geese crossing.
Des Moines leaders said they have also used noise and lasers.
It's not just Star Wars. Yeah, no. Lasers are remarkably effective.
Kellner said homeowners can haze or scare geese in a few ways.
Aversive conditioning would be the scientific term there.
That could look like making loud noises at them using cans with coins in a metal jar and shaking it at them, spraying with water, getting a dog that's well trained to not chase the birds, but to play around them. You can use drones, remote control boats, and lasers like Des Moines. There are businesses that can also help get the geese to move. Back to Gertie. The DNR's Kellner says he's heard of Gertie and would love to see her in action. A now retired Parks and Rec worker built Gertie. He was into model airplanes, and that serves as the base for Gertie. Most communities have a ban on feeding the birds, which also helps, Kellner says. We asked him on the right number in a community.
That's $1 million question. Too many of any wildlife species. It depends where you are and what's going on.
Gertie the goose getter may even show up in other communities. Other Iowa cities have asked Urbandale staff about how it works.
Gertie has been around about 10 years, and she benefits Urbandale taxpayers because there's little cost to her. Gertie weighs just a few pounds and is mostly made of those model plane parts and foam.